Okay. Well, time for attempt number 2. Let's see how that one goes. So, from the previous one, I know that going up there is kind of useless. I really want to go to the right, seal the cold place. So probably gonna rush insulated tiles. Okay, you know what? Wait. Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, anyway, there's an ad break coming up, so I'll take 5, vent it, and we'll get back to this with a new strat. I'll be right back. Okay, frustrations are out. Let's redo this. So carry your digging, your building, everyone, life support, everyone, Doggles, everyone attacks, and Nagi, you research. Yep, something like that. And if you're not doing that, you're doing that. Okay. What happened is really simple. I'm an idiot. I went too greedy. And the tundra biome I have on the right, I went too far in, I went too close. Like I flew too close to the sun and burned my wings. That's what happened. So long story short, I'm an idiot. I went like, there was one tile in that wall of insulated tiles that was not in my starter biome, but considered, okay, I'm not redoing the video, once per day is enough. And I went just a smidge too far. That one of the tiles was considered outside of my starting biome, so I get outdoor renovation, and the deal with this run is you get an achievement, you're done. So it's a case of start over. But that time around, I'm gonna go faster towards the right side here. Get all the yummy iron as fast as I can to start the power and research. And I don't have enough for the station yet. So yeah, long story short, I was done, too greedy. Better luck this time. It's the same seed, so I know where stuff is. I know like where I want to go and the limit. The reason I'm using the same seed is really the thing about the outside of the starting biome build. Sometimes it's very not clear. Like here up top, I have no idea where my biome ends or start. On the sides here with the purple, it's kind of easy to follow until we reach the natural gas chamber. In this part, I don't know where my biome really ends, so I have to be careful around that place. Same thing with this line here on the bottom. Probably got a sandstone biome right under there, so there's like a line where it's going to be considered outside. And to the right there, I guess it was like this tile that is considered inside or something like that, because I was basically following this line. And it was somewhere in the middle here, so I'm pretty sure it's like this igneous rock that was considered to be like part of the tundra biome, not my starter biome. And when I built the tile on this one, that's where the problem came in, that I got the achievement. So this time around, I'll just be a bit more careful and do it one more to the left, or two even, like basically on the other side of the granite, maybe just right there to be safe, so I don't poke in the... Nope, and now everybody's bored because I'm an idiot again. Oh, come on, we need copper, guys. that research station. So yeah, long story of it, I was an idiot, so start over. I'm surprised still that I made it up to cycle 33 before poking one achievement in. I thought I'd do like a dum-dum way before that. And maybe if I can try to insulate outside of that jungle biome, it's gonna give my plantation a chance, because something was about to happen with the nature reserve there, where I had all my millwood. I was not super well prepared for it. Okay, station. Let's go. We're gonna start also the upward dig on this side. Something like this. Oops. So yeah, basically what killed attempt number 1 is greed, in short. Okay, research. We want order of operation. I think I want to go. Do I go like super greedy insulated tiles right off the bat? So I need supercomputer. Better wreck at least food in. Yeah, because the cracker is going to be part of my like fail safe in case something stupid happens. So let's get the cracker first. So if I see like any new morph of a critter egg new there, it's automatically egg cracker, go, 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 drop that in. Okay, when your digger, builder are doing research, you are doing something wrong. So let's go like this. And we don't have granite yet. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna bother bringing up like a diffuser up there this time. Because from what I've seen from my exploration, like going up this way, yeah, I can get like some iron right there. That's gonna be nice later on, but for now, it's not something I really care about. And put a door. Let's put it there so they don't escape. And I'm still questioning my choice between like the getting bathrooms or getting beds. Maybe not yet, since we're working really close, but when we're gonna start to go like exploring and everything where I was like before the incident on the previous one, maybe at that point it would be smarter to have the remove this, just have mesh tiles all over the place, let them pee, do their mess, deal with the water how it has to be dealt with, Either it's gonna fall in the main pool of water, so I'm gonna need like a sieve on the path to the bristle blossoms, or it's gonna fall. Oh, that's bad because they're not in Atmo suit. They're only gonna have a gas mask. So if it falls on the other side or the pee like down there, it's gonna be a problem. But at the same time, mopping it is the only way I can catch a liquid outside of my starting biome. I cannot do a pitcher pump. I cannot do a liquid pump. It's mop or the liquid stays there. So if I can mop that up, bring it up, and use it as either water for food or as a just whatever water why I need it, that could work too. No, sorry. I forgot. Carrie, come on. You can have your super duper hat. Wear it proudly. And the more I think about it, the more it's this style. This looks still yellow. Maybe this one. Yeah, because I was not that deep. It was probably one of those two Igneous or something like that that was considered like part of this biome, not this biome. Okay, we're gonna speed that up a bit since I've been over the start of this place. I got quite a good idea what I want to do with it. I think I like the idea I had over here with the loop around, so probably gonna put back the bathrooms up there too. Something like this zone. Same little slalom the buried items until you have someone that can move the hatches around. Go. Think we got just enough metal for that right now. That's gonna work. Now my cracker is next. Okay. Next in line, supercomputer. Let's do the top part first. At least you have this one starting to push. They don't need to walk back up as much to go catch their breath. Because like this digging experiment was fun, but in the end it's a lot of O2 that was wasted up there. Oh, and I forgot to change the schedule on day one, so I lost like a day of work on that. Too bad. Gonna put that back to normal. Oh wow. And I forgot, but that sucks. Like that quick learner farmer rancher I got at cycle 3 was super nice. That's gonna be a rough one to replace. But I think like up to cycle maybe 10. Unless it's like the worst dupe I've ever seen, I'll probably take it. Kinda like on the Dino Lab start. Just print one. They'll get good over time. Or maybe because if I print my hauler first, I can use it as a like farmer hauler, and all of that food that we're gonna dig up, he's gonna be able to bring it up super quick up here. So I like don't care about leaving the hatches loose because they won't be able to eat my food because it's gonna get brought up right there. Come on, you give me the choice of a pip when I want to do game. You're such a stupid troll. I know there's no question to be asked. We're getting the pip. I'm gonna try to be careful and leave a bit more natural tiles around the zone, maybe. So little buddy here, when he grows up, I can have like a bin with all the seeds are for food, like mealwood and stuff like that, and have a bit of it more generated naturally. That's nice. I don't think I can find anywhere on the planet Timbleweed on this kind of gen though. Like, the reason I picked the Badlands like that is because I don't want the biome that has the Timbleweed because they have pacus and puffs in there. And that can be a problem with the creative pacu a critter morph. That reminds me, I want my cracker for safety reasons. Let's drop it there this time for a change. And maybe it's gonna remind me to be careful about those guys. Because if for whatever reason they decide to poop a sunbug egg and I don't catch it before it hatches, that's game over again. Oh, and yes, stop that thing. Stop wasting my time and your time. We got better stuff to do. Okay. No, I don't need a skill scrubber. Okay, maybe it's just in my mind, but I think like those plants are way closer than they were of being fully grown. Like this one's already fully grown. So making a little push to get blossoms rolling makes even more sense. So I can have a bunch of berry sludge in backup, worst case, and best case, I can make enough for the duration of the run. I don't think so, because it's still... How many do I need? Berry sludge. I would need 5 units. One harvest is 18. So let's say every harvest gives me 3. So every cycle is for every harvest is 4 dupes for one cycle. That would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's 5 cycles for 4 dupe. And then the next time they're gonna give me something is like close to the end and 72 cycles plus the 4 cycles at auto harvest. So make it, sorry, so I don't think I'll be in there before they're done. So make that another 4 cycle, that's 76. So basically the next round would be by cycle 80. Oh, that's far. That's real far. Now that's the part I'm a bit less of a fan, since I did like all of that exploration and I'm on the same seed. I'm gonna have dupes idle that don't know what to do. Okay, let's find something to research first. Let's go O2 masks, since I know I want to do those at some point. Keep them busy a bit. After that, oh, let's start to bulldoze this place. That's it. We're gonna put up storage bins there. Okay, if we want to go and leave those 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like this. Did I do the big battery? Yes, okay. You come on down. Here we go. That's gonna be sweep only everything. 9 copy. That's it. And I gotta be careful because now I'm digging out a lot of that muck root. That was my saving grace the previous turn, since I'm digging much faster down here. So I gotta be a bit more careful about my food alarms and getting some food up. Hopefully next pod is not gonna give me a total piece of trash dupe. And one thing I could do though is put like those things, let's say up here. This thing, bring it up here. So in 2 or 3 cycle, when this little buddy starts to be an adult, I think it's at 5, they turn mature enough so they can plant something. Because that's another thing, I didn't find many seeds on that start. Usually you get much more seeds than that. But this time around, I didn't have much. I had to wait for like the ones that were planted to be harvested to make more seed to finish planting, what, 8 planter boxes? Oh, skill point. Yes, Nuggy, come on down. You are now a researcher. Good job. And like I said, videos, yeah, I like them. I usually always watch them, but twice in a row on the same day, it's not as fun. No, usually I don't start 2 runs in the same day. Ooh, yeah. I don't have my granite digger yet. And also, I would like not to have to kill the pig for food. I'd rather have him plant stuff. Oh, but I don't have my lum anymore. That's another bummer. Pip or lum, give me the choice. Okay, that's because someone is freezing down there. Yep. Yeah, I guess if you give me the choice, anyway, I'd prefer the pip over the lum, so not that big of a deal. Because that removes water from the equation for my berry sludge. At least on the blossom side. Because most of those are in ice, snow, and stuff like that, so they're not going to be able to stay there forever anyway. At least like as long as this place. Wow, those quick autosave. Last run I was like at cycle 4000 something. Let's just say that autosaves were not nearly as fast. This one can go. That's the thing, I can't dig that. Well, I can dig this, so I'm able to harvest those, and okay. So on that part, I think that the plan I had was not too bad. So that's still what I'm considering to do, maybe switch sides a bit, or I don't know, because my ladder is not exactly at the same place. I tried to have like only one instead of making 2 to save a wee bit of time. Next one, we want. park sign is nice, but if I don't have food running... Okay. Let's go towards the water sieve so I can do hydroponic tiles with the blossoms, hopefully, if I get a seed from those. Do I have hydroponic tiles? No, that's one layer. Okay, that's with the park sign. Okay, so let's get pumps, sieve, hydroponic. Do I have any seeds? I got 2 meal wood. Okay, I should be planting those like right now. To try and get a bit more seeds out of those. Yeah, temperature is still fine. And we're about to get it. Ooh. Who got a skill? Who got a skill? I missed it. Boo. Okay, come on, Big B. Now we can dig granite. Okay. And Carrie got a skill point too, so guess what, Carrie? You two are gonna be able to dig granite. Yay! Okay, so I didn't miss it from like, too far behind, I suppose, then. Let's do this instead so I avoid little sand accidents. Not that I ever killed the dude because of sand, but you know, just in case. Okay, cannot build your route. That's one thing for sure. Slow learner, that's bad. I really don't like the interior decorator. Decreased excavation. Okay, but if I use it as a hauler slash farmer slash cook slash do whatever the other dupes are not good at for now, it's not that bad. I'm just gonna make sure it's I'm gonna leave digging just in case he ends up in a stupid place. But his main tasks are gonna be farming, cooking, well, ranching when we get there. Right. Oh, it sucks at digging. And you're gonna be storing, supplying, tidying. Okay. I forgot something. You get... no, you get farming because I want to go ranching. Here we go. Okay, that time this guy is young. This one is average. This one's gonna be probably the first one to poop an egg. Just have to be mindful and keep an eye on it. If I see like a glossy egg in there. This one is... Ooh, this one is dangerous too and I'm far from it. I don't like that. Plus, I cannot see the bottom, so if the egg drops down there and I never see it, that's another game over coming up. And schedules, we're gonna copy. Move that on this side. You know what, let's keep it at 2. And carry going there. sugar boy. And they're gonna do what they gotta do. Okay. That's staying fresh forever until something happens. This is gonna self-harvest soon. I'm gonna put the seeds for millwood there, at least for now. So I know that if I have new seeds, I will want to boost that up. Too bad for Pip Boy. But I need to have some food for my dupes before they die. Otherwise, Pip Boy is gonna be barbecue instead of planting trees and whatever later. Well, not barbecue because I can't cook, but he's gonna be meat. And algae also, I should have a look at it. Look at 5 tons. Okay. But no, there's still a good patch around this zone. All of this. I feel like there's 1 or 2 less plants up there. Or maybe it's because I already removed the muck root. Because like, there's always minor differences when you... No, there shouldn't have been any difference because I saved it. I started at the same save point. But like this guy, it's normal because since you, like things you don't discover, they didn't trigger. And the trigger has some RNG in it, so yeah, this guy like can be at a different temperature or whatever. Not temperature, but age. Six, 7. That would be the last. Did I mention those autosaves that go fast are so nice? Yeah, I'm still being a bit careful with my digs, just in case, but I don't see many hatches too. I'm not sure where like all those hatches I had came from, but now I barely see any. You're gonna get so stuck there. Oh, you're getting stuck, that's 100% sure. There's no ways getting out of there. So if he can make it in one cycle, do all of this and someone else from the other side, he's not gonna make a mess, but otherwise he's gonna pee in there. And probably sleep in his pee. Come on. Come on, let him out. Let him out. And we're good. Come on, the outhouse is supposed to be just like a hole in the backyard that you do what you gotta do in it. It shouldn't take like forever just to... There's no plumbing there normally to drain, right? Like... I don't know, maybe it's just me. Culture difference, I don't know. Oh, cultural difference. Plays in my country too, so whatever. Wrong reason, I guess. Going with that bird. What? Yeah, I don't get it, but whatever. Oh, refilling the toilet? I don't see any little bump like of a hatch sleeping during the day yet. That's starting to be a bit concerning. But I really think that the next big thing, like she said during the last attempt, get a wrench for those boys. I don't think I need to do a full wrench. I'm not sure how many. I don't remember how many dupes you can feed off one wrench. Next one, plum toilet. Okay. And also the speed that I'm carving out and building and everything compared to last time without like knowing where I was going. The diffuser are running flat out now. So that's quite a bit of a problem. I'll let them do what they have to do for now. Nuggy, you're gonna move here, and someone else is gonna take care of the wheel. Thank you. Ooh, there's kind of a problem there that we can fix. This. That's not a new egg, right? No, shine bug. Okay. It's one. Attempt 1 was ended by me being too greedy on the space I wanted to preserve, and it's like one of those igneous rock tile. I'm not sure which one of those two is considered part of the tundra biome, not my starter biome. And when I built the tile, the insulated tile, I got the outside renovation achievement. First one ended at cycle 33. About an hour ago. Oh yeah. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you around. Busy with life? Yeah, this game is the target of this run is achievements not included, so oh, okay, I get it. The thing with this run, the tweak behind it is if I get an achievement, game over. That easy. So, achievement was acquired, reload, restart from cycle 1. Oh, come on, second pip. That's a ooh. Okay, we got something. I don't care. I don't care. And 7 athletics. That can be my other dupe. Narcoleptic. But no, I think the sorry. Yeah, I think the 7 athletics is gonna make it. I already got 1 pip, so getting a second doesn't feel that important, I guess. Yeah, let's stay here. Mima, welcome to the mess. Am I gonna be able to feed her? Probably. So, prios. Mima, you're gonna be tidying, storing, supply 1 under. You're gonna get the cool cap that all the cool kids want to have. And yeah, that's it. Well, okay, I need to take a little pause there because I need a thinking pause. Like, I got 5 dupes idle. That's totally dumb. I don't have new meal wood, so that's not an emergency. Prios. I don't need Auto to be doing tidying, storing, or supplying anymore because Mima's there for that. Schedule wise, we're gonna need 1 more. No, we're gonna leave it like that, and we're just gonna put 1 more of these. I don't know. You like to pee there? Go pee over there. Because anyway, I'm on the way to get the plumbed bathrooms now. Just gonna have to dump a water pump in one of those. Actually, maybe I should put it up here instead. No. Park sign, and hydroponic tiles. That's what I want. So I can make this a nature reserve and have this loop around. So they are forced to cross it. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. So this is gonna go there. This is gonna go there. And when I got the sign. I can drop it there. This is starting to warm up a bit too much for those guys, but as long as they don't self-uproot, I should be good. Worst case, I got the pip to plant whatever else in there. Oh, skill-wise, where's my boy? Not there yet. Not there at all. Okay. And yeah, I need to start also the work on the. I don't have the airflow tiles. God. Okay. Yeah, like I'm going too fast now because I'm not exploring. I know the place around. It's like I'm always waiting on the research. So I gotta be sure that Nuggy is never into operating task anymore. I need someone else to be doing that as much as I can. Maybe I'll put like Digby on it since I don't have that much building going on right now. This is gonna get higher priority. And something like that. So had the pop-up. I already snoozed it once when you came in, Swan, to properly say hi before running away for my stretcher break, but it's gonna be at jail time, so as usual, get some hydration, stretch your legs, find some snack, call someone, tell them you love them, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm quite sure calling people at 5 a.m. is not the best thing you can do if you want to keep a lot of friends. But who knows? Maybe if they work night shifts and they're about to go home, it's the end of their day, you know. That could be a thing. Oh, the about the away team thing. I saw it. I'm really not convinced it's gonna be something I will enjoy, to be honest. I will have to see. I'm not saying off the bat, oh no, it's gonna suck, but I feel like it's gonna be super micromanagey. To have to control that dupe all the time, probably like move it around with AWSD, something like that, and then mouse for your gun and control stuff. So it's gonna be much more like action oriented, but also like super micromanagey at the same time. And I'm not sure how I feel about this, to be honest. Probably gonna be something, maybe, okay, you play like a little bit and then you do something else. You cannot do like, I don't think I could do like long like marathon stream 10-12 hours with that, because it's so intense at the end. Just always like be there, bang 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 bang, always doing something. Like this, you get little times off to think, do what you want, like plan your stuff and whatever. The thing I think that looks like a feature that's gonna be there, and I think it's kind of cool, is the thing like stuff can catch on fire or whatever. That's something I thought like in this game could be nice. Okay, I'm not saying it would be super easy to deal with at first. It's a whole other can of worms, but like catastrophe events inside of your base. Let's say if you have like wooden tiles and a fire starts, those could get burned or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, I'm quite sure it's gonna be fun to watch, but playing it, like, my hope is there's gonna be like, when it comes out, there's gonna be at least like a demo or something that you could try it before committing to it. Buy a gamepad, yeah. Well, that's something else I'll put on my Christmas list, like a stream deck, yeah. It's been forever since I played on handheld. Like the closest thing to it is when I play like Clash of Clans. That's my toilet game on my phone, and I don't play like every time I go, so that's about the closest I've been to a handheld in quite some time. I think the one I had before that, was it the Game Boy Advanced? Yeah, I had the Game Boy, no, between the Game Boy Advance and the phone, at some point I bought, like in a yard sale, I bought a Game Gear. Like the Sega one that was basically like Game Boy's competitor, but the screen was in color and everything was so much better, but they didn't have the same publicity and everything that Nintendo had, and it was a kind of a fail. Okay, well, maybe I can, if I count my like graphic calculator and Sec 5, that would be one too, because I had a lot of little like Game Boy games on that. Tetris being one, Zelda one, Snake, and a couple other stuff. What are we researching? Park sign. Okay. So now I want my mesh tiles. And insulated tiles. Yep, this way. Okay. Oh, I had back when I had like my Motorola flip flop, like Razor or Crazer, one of those. I can't remember which one I had. It was the smaller one. I had like a ball breaking brick game. Like you have the little paddle at the bottom that you swing left and right, and the ball goes up and down, and you break the bricks. But like the rest of the phone was so bad compared to the game. Like you were following the balls, but let's say that this is the screen of the game, that the bricks are up here, like where the water and the station is, and you're down there. But like the window you were seeing on your phone was about this size, and you were following the balls. So you never knew, like when you were going up, where you were going to, and when you were coming back, you would never know where like your paddle was until like whatever distance. You had to just hope you were like on the good side of it. That was so dumb. But I was on dumb phone until like my first smartphone was like iPhone 4 or 5, and it was not new when I had it. It was like at the end of its cycle, something like that. It was really not like the new trendy thing around. Alright, food's looking better at least. Well, still on luck route. Nope, we got airflow tiles. Good. So it was, if I don't want to risk it, let's do this. Yeah, it was something like this that was safe. Also, I want to go this way, get my pump in. Seeing how it goes and everything, I think I'm gonna give myself like a checkpoint at like cycle 50 or something like that. I don't know, we'll see how many times I mess it up again. But restarting from the start, like at this point, this is making like this part kind of just a dumb waiting game. Okay, it changes the RNG since I don't have the same dupes from the pod. I didn't get a LUM, I didn't get extra hatches, but at the same time, it's just... I did it, fine. Next. No, that's just screwed up my dumb LUM project. Oops. Because I wanted to use like the new morph of the LUM to create algae, to use that as my O2 source. Because I'm never gonna have enough algae to last 100 cycles. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking about like, okay, let's make like a checkpoint at cycle, let's say 50 or something like that. Because frankly, like anyway, that one tile was just super dumb. I mean, if it's fun, like wasting time when it's fun, I don't mind. I do a lot of time that are super wasteful on time in this game quite often. But redoing like those starter cycles, yeah, it's nice to like, okay, you get new RNG, you change your dupes, whatever. You take like another path, other plans, do things a bit differently, whatever. But in the end, it's... you're doing the same stupid thing anyway. I'll see when I get there. I mean, like, to me, it's not super fun, and honestly, to watch this being done again, okay, if you missed it, fine, but like doing cycle 1 to 20, like 5-10 times in a row, it's just gonna get boring anyway after some time, I guess. Like, if doing it is boring, I can't imagine that watching would be more interesting. Oh no. It's the internet, and some people thrive on the suffering and pain of other people, so maybe, but... Okay, good job, little buddy. You planted 2 already. Could we get you to plant some more? Where are the seeds? Okay, they were buried in here. Yeah, that's burrowed seed. Okay, that's where I found my seeds at one point. Because I know that by digging down there I didn't find any, and I thought like, if I remember correctly, I had a bit more than that. Any achievements fail the challenge. Well, there's a hard cap to it, because you have turn of the century at cycle 100. That is, you can't avoid that achievement basically. The only way that I'm thinking you could bypass the turn of the century is the way the game works, because I'm on base game, I'm not on spaced out. That might be something dumb enough that I would like to try it. Just give me 1 sec. Super hard would be nice. Green thumb. Anemic. Come on. I can't have a digger that's anemic. We're gonna be in O2 mask. We're not gonna have tiles. We're not gonna have ladders. We're not gonna have fire poles. No. Rowan, you're out. Well, building impaired at one point. I'm not gonna have that much stuff to build. Molan is nice. Slow learner sucks. And okay, you need more time, but you don't need to go more often. That's not that bad. Do I really need one more dude now? I mean, I have a hard time not having them idle anyway. No, I think I better take the water since I'm short on it. No, there's no exception, so this run ends at 100 cycle, whatever happens. The thing is, how far can I go? How far can I go? How much can I explore? Because there's two ways to see it. Like, once I have a bit of a base set up that basically I could have enough O2 and food for 100 cycle, I could just get the like 99 times speed mod, let the game do like 100 cycle in whatever, like, not sure how long that would take, and voila, bada boom, bada beam, it's done. But where's the fun in that? So at the same time, I'm trying to, like, okay, explore as much as I can, do something, like, still do something and play the game. Just the only difference is I'm actively not trying to get achievements. Like, there's one that you have to push the... One sec. And this time, no greed. Oh, dang, this isn't there. I didn't do that this turn. Oops. Yeah, that's a nice one. It's been in mods for so long, and it didn't really make sense to not have something like that. They're a bit pricey to do with the fibers, so the first ones are going to be a bit harder to get to, but once it's done, and that's why it was a mistake to put my ladders there. So we're gonna redo it right here, because this is inside my water tank. Because this is gonna drop, this is gonna drop, this is gonna drop, this is gonna drop one day. Thing is, I'm a bit concerned because when I see a rust biome like that, you can have puffs in there, and those little guys will be a bit annoying with the morphs they can generate, and they're 100% sure to make a prince, so I don't remember how long they live. Maybe it's not an issue. Do they live like 100 cycle? Like, wow. Oh, it's buffed. No, they live 75 cycles, so yeah, it could be a problem. Like, critters I don't want to see. Pacus. I mean, shine bugs, I let them live because it's kind of easy. I'm sure I can reach whatever egg they're gonna drop, but those are dangerous too. Puff are dangerous. Okay, I like the videos. I watch them every time, but already been over them like 2 hours ago, so gonna skip for that one time. Yeah, I'm super happy about the insulated doors. I don't think I have it unlocked now. I just unlocked it before the accident on the previous run. But like the plywood press, the building looks quite nice. I'm really curious to see the animation they dropped on this one. And they did a bunch of minor rework, like when you see there the thing with the little like, there's a little image of what it is, it's nice. And the bins like that, by the content, you have like, on the right side, you have like this little germ sign, but like bright lime green, that if the stuff is germy, you see it right now, super easy to see. Did I? Yeah, okay. Talking about germs. That one is very nice too. No research focus. Next. Yeah, and having to rethink like where I am on the research, what I was doing is a bit... Oh, you're messing with my brain. Like I just went over that, I knew where I was, now I'm totally lost again. Let's go plumb the bathroom so I can start producing water from those tubes. I got a lot of sand, that's not a problem. Oh yay, ironwood came in, igneous came in, so we can finish this. Power wise, ooh, okay, don't even have the coal gen. Okay, can we put this one a bit higher? This one just a step under. So if someone has nothing to do and is in like not priority building or whatever, they're gonna go help on the research. So that's the other thing. The previous one I was super lucky, like my second dupe was a farmer, rancher, quick learner. Quite a nice like mixed bag to get. So the main researcher was on the supercomputer. Quick learner was on the other station on the side. Hey Redagro, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, but that's the thing, I don't want everybody, I want other people to mess with it. Like, I want the main researcher, okay, to stay on the supercomputer, and I want the others, if they have nothing to do, they can do the other research while the researcher is busy doing the other one. So research goes faster. Oh yeah, sure, being off work is always a good time. Okay, research next. Doom, 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 doom. I want to go get the... Yeah, power. Because up there in food, I'm good. Yeah, I don't even have a rancher. It's going to be faster to research that when I have a rancher than getting it to ranching. No, I already got my rancher. It's just... maybe? Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should, but having to get the dupe off the wheels and starting to burn some coal for power, that's gonna help too. Worse is I never use coal generators. I hate those things. Okay, we have the bathrooms, so you're gonna be removed. We're gonna put 2 brand new yucky bathrooms there. Okay, you know what? We'll do it the other way. Like this. And then we're gonna replace the ones in the middle. The sieve. That's warm. This is gonna leak some coal. Okay, sieve is gonna go there. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have pumped it from there if I want to do it like that. Yeah. Well, it's never too late to put a new pump in there. But everything in place. And anyway, this is all gonna wash into my main basin there. Okay. Safety path is in. So we can carve this out. Close this. And if I could get like a thimbleweed seed in there, that would be amazing. Worst case, an acorn. Thimbleweed would be nicer. Especially since there's a little bit of fertilizer there. It would be really fast to get to those fibers. I got natural iron right there, so that's Atmo suit right off the bat. Instead of having to deal with gas mask. Okay. I don't care. Let's do coal gen down here. That's not an emergency. Yay, everyone's gonna make a mess. Okay, these guys, those first, okay? Kind of an emergency. There we go, thank you, Digby. And we have a rancher. Yay! First task on your list, Pip Boy. You're gonna come up here. We're gonna try to give you some seeds to mess with. And do a little bit of wild planting in there. Should be able to get 2 or 3. Maybe with a bit of luck, he's gonna jump over and dump some there too. Get us some free food. There we go. Nature reserve. Dudes are gonna be happy. I want to see those balloons. Show me those red balls. They're not red. Nope, you're right, perfect. +8 morale, you got a shot at overjoying. And I don't really care about giving you anything else. Good. 1 down. Okay, dig B, you need super hard. Do I really want to dig Abyssalite now? No. So I can wait since he's perfect like that to overjoy too. Because I don't want to give them more downtime. Meal is not getting much better anytime soon. They're not getting a bedroom. Okay, well, I could put a sink to make that a latrine, because I think the problem is if I dump a real wash basin in there, it's gonna turn the Royal Flush achievement on, but I'm not sure, because it says replace, the exact wording is like replace every outhouse and wash basin with plumbed item or something like that, but the key point is replace the outhouse and wash basin. If I never did wash basin, you see where I'm going with that? Does it replace it? Okay, what would I need if I take a dupe? Alright. Have a good night, one. Drop by next time and get that brain some rest. Maybe the brain's gonna brain better next time. I don't care about a doctor because I can't cure my dupes. Honestly, duress, I love that, but it's a doctor again. Oh, that's a no, so that leaves Max. And I have special 8 for interior decorator. He's a farmer. I got one of those already. I'm at 5 dupes. Food is not that great. I think it's gonna be Exolite and I don't care. I would have to look back at the VOD, but I don't think I had 5 dupes already, the other one. I know I took one at the like third cycle right away because it was super good one, but after that, took a bit to pick one. Okay, this bin. Can we do just the mealwood seeds like right now? Does someone do it? Yep, perfect. Just gonna have to be careful to remove it so I don't. Sorry. So I don't do an infinite loop because Pip dance on the box. Do bring the seed, pick up the seed, put in the box. Pip dance on the box, and so on. Okay, there's only one for now. Okay. Okay, we're still gonna dance on it. It looks like he's gonna go puke, not pee. Here we go, one more. Who doesn't like a good bit of free food? Every time it's a jump scare because I think I got an achievement. Which one was it? No, I just limited it. We find meat. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going to... Okay, that was power. So now... Wrenching. Because this is going to be my way out. Oh, maybe if I do like a vertical patch wrench right here. So it's not too far to bring down the coal. In worst case, I can punch across the wrench. Because I think the hatches, they've been, since they're frosty, they've had an update on their makes sense. Yeah, they can live up to -35. They're not dying if I put them there. They're not going to be the most happy beasts around, but I don't care about that part. But that can work. It's going to be janky a bit for the amount of tile with the zigzag on the wall there, but I think I can deal with that. My problem is I don't want them to have to put on their gas mask or suit to get to the wrench. And I want to keep this roof there for the water to drop in my tank. Or this one, I dump it directly in the tundra biome and just let all that stuff melt each other. And then I put a pump as... I can't. Oops. Okay. Next. That can't work. I'm not allowed to put a pump in there. Oops. Well, I can open the wall and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, guys, come on. Boop. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be at 75. And you're gonna be at 20. We're gonna let the coal do its job. And then plumbing again. What power is that for? We'll keep it at like that. And I said like water sieve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it goes there. So you guys go something like this. You're gonna go in and out. increased. Nuggy, nice. When your brain gets brainier, it's good brain. And this goes up. Oops. Like this. Oh wait, I don't even need ladders? Nice. Totally missed that. They can build from there. Yay! See? Everything planned. No way anyone's gonna buy that bullshit. Okay, and then the way back is gonna be like this. Research. What else? What else? What else? Maybe just in case the electrolyzer. I don't think I'm gonna use those guys. Oh, I try to go at No2. That's greed. The greed, but I don't have what I need for it. I don't have the fiber. Otherwise, okay, I'm not getting plastic anyway. I'm not getting this because I'm not allowed to enter the oil biome. That's another thing. I don't need to automate anything. This, okay, I could do a bit of those. It's not dangerous to get the achievement. For that you need to do quite a bit to get there. Same hydro generator. I don't think I'm gonna touch that. Let's go towards like this thing right there. I'm not just sure what to go first. I got the iron. Let's go refinery, just in case we can make some steel and try to create some sort of zone here that will still be considered like my starting biome, but I could poke a hole in there and get that natural gas for power. That would also provide me with a bit more water. That would be nice. I didn't die. I didn't kill anyone. The thing is, one of those tiles, like one of those two igneous rock tile, or one of those two, whatever, at that point we could reload and check, is considered part of the tundra biome, not of my biome. So attempt number 1 was killed at cycle 33 by greed. This time just went safe. Okay, gonna have to start doing some sweeping also down there. Yes. Carry Nuggy and Digby from cycle 1 again. Well, I don't know for how long, but my starters have almost always been Stinky Nuggy for as long as I can remember. Igby came in with, and the third was pretty much a roll of a dice. and Igby came in the loop with the Dino Pack. But this challenge is Carrie's idea. She's another streamer that does No2, but I think the time frame she's online, you're always asleep. Because it's afternoon for me, so it's like middle of the night for you. And we were talking together about like, you know, like dumb ideas, like whatever to try with this game. And she came up with that, and I thought it was super funny. So as like an homage to like, she had the idea, well, she's now part of the mess as dupe number 3 on the start. Okay, I'm not sure if I did. Because what I like is a start with 1 yodeler and 2 balloon artists. So Stinky, Nuggy are both balloon artists from the bat. Yeah, sparklers are fun too. But right off the bat, having like, as soon as they can overjoy, having that +8 to science with the balloon to help them level up faster and everything. Like, I like this little like combo at the start, and the yodeler helping them like do all the other jobs, basically at +5. Okay, I think this is set. Oops. Mod powered. Oh, yeah, well. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't do like a balloon like themed on the... Whoops. I'll let that run a bit too long. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that they haven't done a balloon themed out on the... Oops. The new green lump. Neutronium balloon. But the Atmosuit hats are super nice with the wings and all, but like you see that they heard that people were not using them and everything, and they really tried to get them better. And I'm not sure if you were there when I saw it, but when I had like my whole mess dug up in here, like with all those little tiles, and we looked at the like show nav for dupe, it was not just a bunch of like big long lines crossing each other all the way. Each line had like a dead end, and there was other lines to do other stuff. So I think that's part of the whole like pathing efficiency they redid and everything. Like that's nice. Because jet suits are awesome, and people don't get to use them because they suck out like so much power. I mean, PC power, not power that you actually need. In game. And especially now that you can do them with any fuel. It's not only petroleum, you can put like ethanol in there, you can put whatever, I think. If I've read the patch note correctly, that's super interesting. That's stupid, I got ethanol right there, so if I want to do jet suits, well, first this run I could not because of like the achievement limits that I cannot get into the oil biome. My only option would be to get close enough to the oil biome that I could see it, but at the same time not getting it, and then with the slicksters active in the pod, get one from there and make a slickster farm elsewhere. But those slicksters down there are probably going to be too cold or too warm and are going to give me a morph and mess up my run. So it was super productive. No, anyway, it's my hauler, so I don't care. Okay, I can do it. Skill, suit training. Let's go. You're going to run faster. You're keeping the hat though. I mean, it's not impossible. That'd be fun. Again, like, okay, holy pips. Third time I get a pip. It's cycle 18. But I have nothing to feed them. Well, if you are not a decorator, I don't mind about any of this. Well, small bladder is a bit annoying on a twinkle toes. I hate it. Well, that's the thing. I don't have the rad trouble because I'm on base game. So, you know the big brain? I didn't have to think about it. Like, my brain does it for me without thinking. Now I don't have to deal with rads. But I'm gonna have a little think about, do I take the pip or someone during the agile time anyway? So, as usual, stretch your legs, fill up your water, call someone, tell them you love them, and I'll be right back. Honestly, I got no idea about what what I want to do with this, but bottomless stomach is no. I'm not a fan of the small bladder. Maybe is she sparkler? Oh, she's sparkler. Come on, that's like super speedy dude, but decorator. Because the only thing I had in mind was how do I get jet suit now? Yeah, but being super speedy. Food, I'm okay-ish. I like to have like a 2 cycle of food and backup, so I'm pretty much at that place if I take a Duke number 6. 4 bathroom, 2 schedules. And I already got a pip anyway if I need to, so yeah, okay. Let's sleep when we're due. My $2 are done. Okay, you cannot have... Like, you cannot play on the old version with the new DLC, basically. That's what I'm getting that right, or... Oh, okay, Hatches. Hatch Island is gonna be there for now. Anywhere else? No. Okay. Only 2? Okay, the others are still in ground somewhere, I guess. I know there are more than 2 hatches, but there's not that many. I had like 4. Oh yeah, the new cosmetics are part of the new patch. That I'm 100% sure. Yes. Because what I was thinking is you didn't want to update to use the new cosmetic from the DLC, not the new ones that are like in-game. Let's try to get at least 1 harvest from this. This is gonna go mesh. That also. Okay, now I heard the snoring. Was like, wait, I didn't take any loud sleeper. It's not that I remember. Okay, skill wise, no, we're good. Those two stay there. This can go. Schedule. Mary, you're gonna. This we can. This is not required anymore. We can dig all of this at least. Hold on, leave this one so we can dig this. Yummy. Yeah. I think that looks even worse than the mush bar. Even the, like, just the little basic one that they just changed the colors for the jet suits, they're quite nice. I'm sure we're gonna be wasting wires on that at one point. Cancel those. So I'm gonna move that one layer. Nope, they're gonna be flooded. That's one. Well, for like artwork, statues, like artwork, no, not artwork, but statues, there is quite a bit of mods for that already. And they, like, the modders did an awesome job, like, they're really nice. So I think that maybe Clay just didn't see such a need to go, like, money grabby on that while there's stuff available for that already out there. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I'm not in their pants, but... I kind of forgot one thing. For now, it's not too bad. Exhausted? What? Crimea River. Who's the idiot? Well, please, she doesn't look too sad about it. Alright, you're gonna retrap yourself. Okay. Like at one point, Nuggy, come on. I want to help, but don't be that stupid. Like the teamwork. Okay. I try to entrap you, don't trap yourself back 5 seconds after. Sunny disposition. I mean... Oh, you mean from the brain shaker? I don't know about this one. I could neither confirm or deny what you've said. Okay, temperature here is quite nice. I'm gonna remove this one. Get that thing going like so. And we're gonna have a little blossom growing there. That's gonna be wonderful. Okay, well... Let's go sweepers. Whatever, let's go all the way. No. Jet suits. Here we go. Tell me when you're done. Aw, you fart and then you fall asleep, so now everybody's gonna suffocate in their dreams. Good job, Digby. But since I'm not moving that, I'm gonna want some more food. And like, not in 1 week. Okay, no, someone's on cooking in there or something like that. No, they both can? Okay, because Odo, I'm gonna need you to focus on farming. There's stuff not getting done. So, Mary, you're gonna go up 1 notch on food. For now, at least. There's someone that likes cooking in there. Who is it? No. Sure. My rancher. I'm not ranching much right now. It's more about farming, but still, we need the food going a bit more. I didn't look at everything in the new stuff. I got like some of those new wallpapers. I mean, okay, fine for pixel art stuff and whatever. People can have fun with those, but there's nothing like, ooh, wow, it's just like the color thingies, like with different shapes in it. A bit disappointed on that. Yeah, but furry, why? Got problems with yours? Oh, come on. Hey, my pixel art for the fish tank was amazing. Come on. Game capture stopped. Well, I had a hard time booting mine up. When I did the update and everything, it had a hard time to boot up and it took quite some time, but it just ended up working at one point. So I'm not really sure what I did or did not do. I had to reset my computer like 2-3 times. Yeah, but you don't need all that fancy thing, because when you start to have like more little pixels like that with weird shapes, you need more space, you need more time, you need something that is called like skills that I don't have. And maybe, did you get your, did you do your last OBS update too? Sometimes things happen with that. Like now I'm on 32.0.2. Do you use SE Live with it? Stream Element Live, it's like a plugin from Stream Element that goes directly in OBS to manage more stuff at the same time. Good choice. Good choice, champ. Go sleep in the CO2 pit. Good job. Moron. Yeah, I had quite a fight with the update, but biggest part of it was me being a total idiot, and I kind of forgot one mod active that's not managed from the workshop, the fast track one. So basically just the front page, the first menu when you opened the game was all messed up. Nothing was working, like there were no buttons, nothing. And even after removing everything, I had to uninstall, reinstall the game, I think twice. Reinstall and reboot my computer twice. Quite a party. So basically I came live 3 hours late, something like that, than my usual time. Okay. I don't really need a dupe. Okay, that's a trap. No. No, 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 no. Oh, wow. That's a wonderful dupe. Hey, come on. You got it all. Gourmet, allergies, farter. Sure. And you're a doctor on top of it that we don't care about. Good job. What about hammer? Okay, another geek. I don't really care for another mouth to feed at the moment, to be honest. I think we're just gonna reject everything. Yeah, especially since we're low on food, because sure, I'd like a second rancher, but I'm not doing much ranching now, so let's just forget this printing pod. Nothing happened. Alright, Bitfury. Have a good one. See you around. That's gonna be one. This is gonna move up here. This is gonna move here. I don't think I need to move both. That's never gonna be enough P. We're gonna go double P schedule, because this is sucking way too much water. Come on, dupes, gonna have to go double time on the PP. There's no way I'm creating water like that. Just this one is gonna keep it dry, I'm quite sure. Well, there's still all of that in the backup, but still. You know what? I wanna try for it. Worst case, I can dump that like as a start feeder for the blossoms, whatever. You're gonna have to be a higher priority than this. The dupes are gonna be running again. And I'm gonna have to start thinking about getting that dig going. like CO2 will sink and everything. Because when I start swishing the water on this side, it's gonna push and rise on this side. I think I'm gonna keep the ladders around at least up to there so I can dig everything. Maybe even do a little path across like that so no meteor showers. I don't care. I'm so far from space being a concern. Health breathability. Ooh. Yeah, that's not nice. I think I would need like one more of those guys on the other side. But there again, it's the speed I'm digging. Like, they're not able to push enough pressure to just fill up the void I'm creating. Even Digby is trying his best contribution with the farts and everything, but that's still not enough. So we can move this and have a couple more spots. Because I'd like to have at least 3 or 4 blossoms that start growing before I punch in there. But now it's getting pollution exposure. That's bad. So I don't have that much time to go get it. Yeah, it's a not enough game. It's gonna go down fast. Okay, gonna have to find something to do with this. Okay, I think the time has come that you are gonna go. You're gonna go. Gonna leave the wire there because I'm gonna have to put a pump in. Something like this. So, yeah, I'm lazy. I don't rebuild the wire. That's it. And get pipe out to do whatever I need to do. Close this thing. Better be ready to mop that out when I get in. Okay, so that's done. That's my way. Finish this. I can start getting all that down. But I can remove also. Oh, that power line is not going to be used. That pipe can go there. Okay, the little icons and everything is cute, but it's mildly annoying when you do a lot of stuff side by side like that. And it's super quick, it's like just spamming your window. Yeah, Digby is a farter. Yeah, I did that too, like I think I had a colony of, what was it? 4 dupes? and they were living off the food. The final produce was made from farts. So this is ready to dump. Okay, dupes are not gonna like it at first, but they'll get used to it. There you go. Go fart underwater. Yeah, you need pea water to make fertilizer, but you can also, a lot of times, instead of having a farter in, that's what I did. I used fertilizer station to make my nat gas. All you need is either like Dracos or Bammets and pips. And you got natural gas forever too, like that. Yeah, the only reason I mentioned the Bammets is that I try to remember to not forget them when I think about like ways to get phosphorite forever. I can't use them because I don't have that DLC, but every time I talk about like the big thing I don't like about the Dino pack is, especially for the lab, like you have something that is always volcanic, always geoactive, so you always end up with a lot of those metal volcanoes. So to geotune them forever, I mean, they even gave you like abyssalite and POI now, so you can renew abyssalite to geotune your volcanoes and your natural gas and your hydro and your whatever you want to geotune that needs abyssalite. But all those metal volcanoes that you get in Dino Land, you can geotune them with like the animal pack from the DLC, and I think that's kind of a fail on Clay's part that there's not an option for that with the DLC. Well, the only DLC I had for a long time was only Spaced Out, and the Dino one was gifted to me midsummer. I don't have Bionics, I don't have Frosty. That's gonna start to be dangerous. I need to put like a big sign somewhere by my computer. No automation. So easy to forget. Well, the more I look at it, the more I think that one blossom should be enough, but I'm gonna put a second just in case. So I'm gonna let Nuggy finish. Okay, clap, clap. Congrats, deconstruct. Use the other one. Now I'm trying to figure out how I drop the ethanol somewhere I can use it without making a chlorine mess and without getting too close to this. Because I don't have any ways like to manage heat properly right now. Are we backflooding? I think we're gonna have a backflow a bit. Yeah, better use more. You know, I think the light range is yeah, 3 tiles. So I can have 6 bristle blossom there, plus the mealwood. That should be enough food to keep them busy a bit. And now that I found bristleberry and sleet wheat, I can tell them to do that forever. I've not done it yet, so I cannot tell them to not eat it. But that would be a nice little backup just in case. Having like, you know, like 2 or 3 cycles of bristleberry, berry sludge, sorry, right there just in case. Coal also I want to check. So I'm gonna have to take care about the, okay, we still got 20 tons, so not that bad. And we got, ooh, that's interesting. Because that's one step from mechatronics. No, you need the other one up top, but that makes like mechatronics basically a 3-point thing instead of a 5-point thing. I don't really care. I don't really want more and more dupe right now. Let's be clear about it. So the others, I don't care. Well, you got a little bonus on science, so it would level up faster. I'm not a fan of interior decorator. Decreased germ resistance. He's always gonna be like food poisoned and crap. Ugh. Nope. I'm taking the call. Worst case, like worst comes to worst, I'm gonna just scrub one of my dupes when they reach 5 points. Give them mechatronics. They're gonna stress about it. I can make a little like massage parlor for them and that's it. That's a nice algae patch I could dig up. I could use that. The sand also. Igneous is nice. There's about no chance the hydro would come out. Chlorine maybe? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna end up there. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, I need to poke in there somewhere and grab a Draco. Figure out where I do my mini ranch for those guys. Or pray that I get like a Thimbleweed seed from there, but I'm not gonna put my hopes too high. Okay, who's idle? I don't like it. Idle most of the time equals trapped or something stupid, so idle is one of those that causes me stress. Food's going back up. We agreed about what the phosphorite in Dino Land. Oh yeah, idle. Idle is a dupe waiting to die. Normally, I don't have like not enough stuff to do for my dupes to be not working. Idle is the other way they found to tell me that they're about to die. Well, yeah, let's say like I'm digging like this and this sand falls there, now they cannot go to the digging thing and they will be idle but not dead. Yeah, I tried the start to planet at once and I think it was was it the frozen forest start? Because the teleporter was like within range of sight at cycle 1. Like by the end of cycle 1 you had a dupe on the other planet and the friend printed, and you started like setting up like bathrooms and everything. That was rough on the brain. Okay, so since now she's going up there, I can remove this one. Because I don't plan on having 2 people able to use the supercomputer anytime soon. And the thing is that like the starter planet was super rough because basically the pod was there. The start of the B biome was maybe there, max. And there was no abyssalite, nothing. So like the granite there was minus 30 something and just waiting to freeze your place, and the B biome was like climbing up on the right like this with the TP like about there. Okay, skills. What do you need? Nothing. What can I give you? Nothing I really care about, and you're already on the edge. I mean, cooking is free. So the first planet required a lot of my attention. The second one was flipped, so much easier. at least for the start. Well, I say that, but at the same time, the start was between like one tundra on this side, one tundra on this side, leaking all the cold you can imagine into the like center place. And that flipped one is the one that I did like a little colony with one farther feeding the dupes. There were 4 dupes, maybe 5. Like the 5th being the space one that was coming in and out of the planet in the sugar rocket. First time I did that, that was fun. It's too bad they don't have a big range. Well, that flipped. I had, let's say that's like, you know, the place you land, and the pod is like the center between like the frozen friend and the decor there. Like this right here was a steam vent, the real one, not the cool one. So yeah, I had water, no problem. It was a bit of a problem to get it because I had no plastic before space travel to tame it. Well, it was in the middle of the tundra biome, so I think it could have been there for a little bit, open, and then try to clog it back after with lashing a tile of coal, but didn't risk it. Okay, I'm gonna have to start thinking about my pitcher pump in here also sometime soon. This is gonna come down. I can put the emptier right here. And yeah, okay, now pressure is catching up on this side. We're looking better. Nice. Hey boy, man, you're shy? You don't want to come back with people down there? Having the time of your life up here? Okay. You do you. Okay, that's starting to look better. Because the idea right now is at least to open up a bit so I can let the CO2 sink a bit more. I don't want to have to put a skimmer on the loop, but losing that lum without being able to now have like a renewable algae source is a bit less optimal. I wished I could keep that. I mean, if I had the SS, probably I would have printed one by now, but I'm kind of curious. I never thought about it, but what is the best to feed the lum if you go bristle or you go overgrow on the water usage? Power-wise, the question is not there. The overgrow is going to be better because you don't have to keep a light on it. Okay, we're starting to back him up a bit too much to my liking. Would be nice if we could get a seed. And if you guys can just fly a bit more in that zone, that'd be nice. How big is this room? 73. Okay, I can dig this to give them some space. And who knows, maybe with a bit of luck there's gonna be like another blossom seed in there. Because one is... I don't think one is doing it for real. Okay, I have this backlog to get across, but I'm not even on double P time. From my Mary, you're gonna go. Do I go full carry route? So then I can go mechatronics with her. Okay, wait. Okay, no. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't last all day. Okay, now I gotta be careful. We dig this. This we don't approve. This we don't approve. So we, with a bit more height on this side, they're gonna want to fly on this side too. At least there's one there. Okay, that's just stupid. Let's just redo it there. No, that's where a lot of my coal came from also. Because I had much more than that. It's getting rough to go down there. Maybe, you know what? As much as I don't like it, no. No, we're good. Oh shit, no. That's cooked food. Huh? No, but who's gonna say no to spiffy overalls? Okay, who's my rancher? Come on down. Yay! Wait, what? Why toot? Who's tooting? Why a toot? Someone's suffocating down there? Oh, come on, Carrie. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a little break on this. For Duke safety reasons. And we're gonna try something super dumb. Like, okay, this would work. So I don't need that there. I need that there. Yeah, they have to eat. It's eat cooked food. Again. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so this is officially a sandstone. Okay, but we could go down there. Is there somewhere else I was building something? No, that was all there before. There's nothing there. That's all old stuff. Yeah, it's really the wire. So I'd like to think that, let's say, like right here, the last line of the volcano would be like the safe zone. Or you know what? This is all purple. This part right there is in the jungle biome. Okay, I need to test something for science. Yeah, exactly. That's my question. Like, if I do the same thing... Well, ad break's gonna start. So, I'll go refill, stretchy, and... I'll just let them build this. To the left like that. They'll do it while I'm gone. And... we'll see if it's really this thing. I mean, there's no official rule about that. We'll discuss that right as I come back, okay? It won't be long. Well, that's surprising. So yeah, it's really the left side, because the previous run, if it was purple, I didn't dig it out. This time I did one layer in. Okay, you know what? We're testing stuff anyway, because I don't want to spend like 20 times resetting just because I want to know if like this thing, because my best guess is like down to the copper and coal down here, that would count as my starter biome. Like it has a huge pocket like that in the bottom. Then we get to the desert biome or jungle biome or this rust biome. Ooh. I hope there's no bed in there. Okay, let's try to build this. Let's say down. So the idea was if I bring a light there, it would light up, let's say those two. If I put a light up there. So it's like if those two don't break it, yeah, true. But I don't want my dupes to be jealous, so nobody gets a bed. No, and the other idea is this is gonna become like PP land. Probably gonna make them like little nice room on this side. And everything's gonna be mesh tile. And this is gonna go away. Let them pee. Because the bonus from having bedrooms versus only having a place to pee, yes, they get stressed a bit from the full bladder, but apart from that, if everything is mesh tiles anyway, the problems are really not that bad. Sure, there's gonna have to be like a bit of mopping to do on the blossoms because mesh tiles, they don't have like hydroponic mesh tiles farm, but anyway, I don't care. It's a reset again anyway. I just want to test this, like if those guys still count as my biome, I'm just gonna go bring the light and try to go build like something in there. Because if I can, this means that my water pool, instead of making it this high, could go much lower. Or just having like ladders and fire poles go up and down here to give them a chance, because that starts to be a good distance, go around the pool and everything. Yep, we didn't lose. So this is part of my biome. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I don't need mask and stuff down there. I could still have just, let's say, 2 algae things like that with the wire and the light like I wanted to do. And I don't even need to do that stupid digging down here. I can just smack it across and that's it. That's nice, okay. So, final test, I want to know if I can go like this deep. And then we're gonna have to reset. Oh, I forgot to do save as. Fail number 2. Test. So I know it's not the OG save of it. Like at that point, it's gonna be stupid. I don't want to play dumb with that for too long. Like, okay, here I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Like, that's nice, because that's a lot of... I don't need to be in suit or whatever, and I could have my suit duck, like, right here instead. So they don't lose the athletics for all of that part of traveling. And maybe even squishing. Because this is, well, this could move like 2 or 3 to the side. So I would need to line up my ladder would line up under this pinch of pepper nut. No, one more. This would be the wall. Well, I mean, at some point it's just, where's the fun in just redoing like the 21st cycles every like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, because oh yeah, that was not part of my biome. Like the other achievements, just no automation, no this, no that, no just looking out for a stupid critter morph that pops from I don't know where. Okay, fine, but that's something clear that it's easy to find out. But that biome thing, like when you have a Bissolite line or here with the color, okay, there was one whoopsie there, but there are some like, this is clear, I know where to stop. Like this is all clear on this side, there's no way I'm doing a stupid on this side. But up here, I don't know where it stops. Probably like the obsidian, I remember previous one, like my diffuser was it? No, it was right under the obsidian, because probably the obsidian is part of the desert. Okay, what would you do? You would just don't even try building there and stay up? That's what I tried, but this time, honestly, I just blah 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 blah, played the game and kind of forgot about it. Because I thought that being down, like previous run, when I was talking about like being down there, like I'm doing all that stupid dig, so I don't have to do ladders because, oh, it's not by biome, I cannot build in there. And at the same time, I just, hey, you know what? Let's put a wire. Yeah, sure. Putting a wire is building. It's just, forget it. My brain just disconnected for a minute. Well, the main reason I'm doing that also is, actually, I think it was you that told me that, that, well, while doing that, why not trying like to reach like from oil to space like at the same time, since like to have some sort of a goal or something. Was it you? I'm pretty sure yes. So that's part of the going down, but also having this pit for all the CO2 I'm gonna generate, so I don't have to deal like with what? It was an idea. My brain stopped there. Yeah, okay. No, but I like this explore thing, and like some game, like my run I did on the, I think it's the original lab, and I was quite new to the game at that point. Like my diggers, they were like carving out path like too wide like that across the Bissolite, bringing a wire, O2 diffusers, like really like building a mine shaft across the place, but staying like in the safe zone, because I didn't know at that point that Abyss Light still has flaking and is gonna burn or freeze your dupes. Well, apparently we can go down there. Okay. Anything else we want to check? How high we can go here, I suppose? Because this is pretty much like... This is clearly color change. It's not in the yellow. That should be fine. Like what I'm guessing is my ground could be... Like my exit ground would be something like this. Well, I think it could be kind of a goal. Was the challenge is don't get achievement. Okay, you got a challenge, but what's the goal if it's only not to get achievement? Okay, fine. I'm not sure if you were like if I said it by the little time you were gone, but I could just make a little box like this and wait for it to be done. Like, put it on max speed and come back when it's done, that's it. If I have enough, like, do the maths, okay, I got enough, like, whatever to do air, whatever to do food, okay, bye-bye. I mean, it's boring. I want to be playing at the same time. Okay, this is still good. So can we go all the way there, let's say? So what I would want is at least like 2 or 3 diggers to go down. So that would be 4 suits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 suits plus the dock. We stop there. So that would be it. That would be my exit. But no like luck and everything. Just keep on digging so the CO2 can keep on sinking. Oh yeah, the first time when you're scared to do like almost anything, you don't want to kill your dupes, you stay super tight, you don't explore, you don't dig around, you just stay there and pray that like you don't die right away. Well, for that, if you like something like that, I think the next run I have coming up, you're gonna love it. It's on the mini base. Not sure if you've seen that mod. Because I think that basically this screen is your planet. You see it all like at max zoom without mods or anything. That's your planet completed. That's the space you have. Yeah, still no achievements. So really it was just the stupid wire on the right. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, let's see upstairs how far we can go. I'm quite sure this third one is too much. Because this is iron and probably the one under was iron. Iron should not be in my biome. Well, the thing is, I'm not in a rush to get to it because it's already like late November. Christmas is like almost in a month, so we're gonna have like 2 weeks of vacation with the kids, and then January school starts back and everything. But mid-January, I'll be traveling for a good 2 weeks and a half, so I won't be able to play much and leaving. And that's when I have vacation from like the kids, the girlfriend, and everything like that. I'm on vacation. I'm on staycation, vacation alone at home. That's something else. This is fine. This is fine, and here it comes. Nope. Here we go. This one is too high. All right. Yep. Outdoor renovation. And by the way, look, it's not raw. Eat any cooked meat prepared at an eligible cooking station. So it's cooked meat if you're not making it from the musher. Well, that's gonna be the end of this one again. Hey, look at that. A fresh planet we know nothing about. Wink wink. Yeah, it counts. Because quite often I had that achievement by printing out omelets early on or something like that. Like I didn't have a grill or anything and just getting or that thing you get like the spicy tofu or whatever. Because it's the way the food is. It's not how you got the food, is the category the food comes into. So if you could print berry sludge, because I don't think it's something you can print. If you could print it, that would be fine because you make it at the musher. But if it's anything else, it doesn't work. So the idea was, this is my ladder line. But I don't think I'm gonna start the third attempt at this time. It's getting a bit late. I think it's gonna be a future me problem. Or do I? No, that's something I'm thinking about. Like maybe get some sort of like checkpoint mark or something like that. What I'm thinking is like every 10 cycle there's a checkpoint or something like that, but I have to get to the next 10 like to start. Let's say I reach cycle 20, then I can go back to cycle 10 once I passed 20. once I reach 30, I can go back to 20 and so on. Because the redoing like the little thingy at the start non-stop with the same starting biome and everything every time, I'm gonna get bored with it. If I suck too much like at the challenge and I need, I don't know, like 10 12 attempts, whatever, uh, I'm not gonna have fun anymore doing it, and what's the point then? So I think because at first I thought it was like, okay, fine, that's gonna be super easy, I'm gonna do that first try. Well, I'm already gonna be at try number 3 now. Yeah, the reroll and everything, that's why, like, the dino map, the dino lab I did the night I started, basically it was because I had no DSS as a personal challenge on this one, so I don't have anything like to help my dupes be a bit how I want when they start. I ended up rolling for like at least 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, something like that. And that was it. That was like the episode 1. Reroll the dupes. Yeah, I think like some sort of checkpoint like that is fair. Like it's still a pain. Let's be fair. It's still a pain in the ass because you're losing, but you're never losing more than 19 cycles. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like the first one, I lost at 33, so I could go back to cycle 20. And I think that 20 was the last. Well, maybe I can't see it anymore, or I can see it on the other one. Auto save 19, 21. No, okay, it doesn't go that far. So I would need to remember to do like the backup save. Okay, every 10 cycle I do backup save, but I'm not allowed to use it unless I'm like 11 cycles or more ahead. So once I pass cycle 20, I never have to do the 10 first cycles ever again. I like that. Sounds fair. This challenge is still there without being like a total piece of trash. Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. So I guess that's what I'm gonna end on for today, with those rules in mind, and start that tomorrow. Well, thanks for being around. Thanks everyone else that came around during the stream. This challenge is probably coming back tomorrow. I like it. It's been like, I'm feeling I'm having fun now back playing Oni. The break was long enough. It was good. I'm happy about it. So I can get back more into it. I'm still gonna try and play the other 2-3 games I played here and there across that. Gonna have to see like how I plan a schedule or something. Anyway, I'll try to keep it updated on Discord, or that was the timing, and also on the about page of my channel when I have a bit more ideas where I want to go with that. But for sure Oni's coming back slowly. This is something I thought, like, with the time I've played by now, I thought this run would already be done, so it's gonna be fun. So